Hello, everyone, and welcome to Table Talk. So, come on, Dakota, stop. Um, Different area of my yard here. We have like 5 acres, I think. Anyway, boy, there's some thick woods in the back there. I hope a bear doesn't come behind me. We live in the Catskills here. So, anyway, um, right wing darling or alt right darling Russell Brand is in a lot of trouble, a lot of serious criminal allegations of rape. Um, Again, before we rush to judgment, let's see all the facts and adjudicate it in a court of law, of course. But already, just like every single issue, the left goes this way and the right goes, oh, it's just the left wing. It's the media companies. It's the media, it's conspiracy theories, Because Russell Brand, as we know, is a right winger guy. He's a Rogan bro, one of those dudes, kind of a guru type. Here's another sad thing. I really like the guy. I used to, never met him, of course. I don't know him personally. But his goofy movies, always a good-natured, kind of funny English dude, whatever. I saw him on Rogan a couple of times before Rogan went right-wing, kind of, and before he went, obviously. And I liked him. I thought he was pleasant. I thought he was interesting, a lot of charisma and all that. Then he started his channel. He did it about, I don't know, I guess his topics were of recovery because he's a recovering alcoholic, drug addict, the whole thing. And that's good. He's no longer does all that stuff. And then a lot of religion stuff, a lot of spirituality, kind of, I got my dog here, guru stuff, and he looks the role. Very good looking man, perfect bone structure. Now he's got the long Jesus hair and kind of the beard. And now he's just basically a grifter. And he basically said it in so many words on Rogan, like, hey, my views were not so good. I can't compete with the left. So I kind of went like, hey, without saying it, let's do the right-wing grift. Okay, here's a clip from David Pakman addressing these issues. And he brings up Ben Shapiro. Benny Shapino, as R.M. Brown would say. Like saying, hey, wait a minute, it's illegal. 16 years old. But listen, watch. That's not the crime, pal. Watch.
As a result of explosive allegations made against alt-right darling Russell Brand, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how to delineate the political movement, the COVID skeptical, the conspiratorial Russell Brand. I don't know. Okay. Russell Brand. He has been accused by multiple victims of sexual assault up to and including rape, as well as all sorts of other horrible things. The reaction, predictably, from many who are now politically aligned with him is that the timing is all too convenient. This is meant to hurt him politically. This is for this reason, that reason, the other reason, but it certainly cannot be believed that is for damn sure. Well, let's look at a couple of examples here. Ben Shapiro of the Daily Wire, right-wing commentator, seems confused about the allegations, arguing that where it took place, Brand as a 30-year-old with a 16-year-old is not against the law by virtue of her age. Except, of course, the problem is that the then 16-year-old is alleging sexual assault, non-consensual contact. But Ben Shapiro's a little bit confused and running interference as best he can. Take a listen.
Alice, whose name we have changed to protect her identity, now realizes she wasn't fine. During a relationship that lasted for about 3 months when Brand was a BBC radio presenter, she says he referred to her as the child and alleges he became increasingly controlling and then emotionally and sexually abusive. So at this time, Brand was 30 and she was apparently 16. Okay, now, in the United States, crime. In the UK, not crime. The age of consent in the UK is 16, and apparently Brand ascertained that she was 16 by asking her and checking, which means scuzzy, scumbaggy behavior, sure. Criminal behavior, no. If you're, again, in the UK, and the age of consent changes from state to, I would prefer the age of consent be 18. But if you're not going to have that, then that's what it is.
Okay. So Ben's argument seems to be, this is legal in other countries, so therefore it's not an issue. The only problem with this argument is she's not alleging that he violated the age of consent. She's alleging that he sexually assaulted her. The crime is sexual assault, and this is very, very Trumpian. I had a right to say whatever I wanted to say about the election, and they're coming after me. Right. And that's in the indictment. but you don't have a right to do whatever you want, like setting up slates of fake electors or pressuring officials to change the results, then you are conspiring to disenfranchise voters. That's the crime, not saying I believe I won. And similarly, she specifically alleges, this alleged victim of Russell Brand's, alleges an incident of assault so severe and so terrorizing that she had to punch him in the stomach to try to get Brand off of her. That crime is not based on her age. Could be guilty or could not be guilty, but let's not obfuscate in this way. The sexual assault is the problem. And the theme, the trend is they always just try to find a way to justify the behavior or suggest that the allegations are overblown or that they're not trustworthy, which is a classic that they've been doing over the last 48 hours. Now, to her credit, there is one right-wing woman who has actually said there's a lot of evidence here, and we're going to talk about that next.
Okay, so there you go. I got another video from Megyn Kelly, who actually she's saying the right things. Like, wait a minute, let's just not rush to judgment, you know, like all these right-wing assholes. Oh, no, she's making it up. Like, there are some shocking details in here, you know, like she went to the hospital afterwards and had the whole rape kit procedure done. So I'm going to do a separate video because I'm approaching 10. I don't like to do over 10 for a lot of different reasons I won't get into right now. But there you go. Another video coming on Megyn Kelly. Reaction to the Russell Brand accusations. Okay, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. Peace.